Now from there, I'm going to cover both legs, and I want to have a lot of extra hammock coming over the tops of the feet and back towards my body. So in fact, I want as much extra hammock as possible. So I just keep, pulling on the fabric and stretching it out and uncurling the edge here until it's supporting me up to the knees. But then look at all this extra fabric that I have. Okay. Now look at what you're doing here. You've got the hammock and you basically took one edge, put it over the feet and underneath. So you created your own pocket to put the legs in. Okay. And you're going to do the same thing for the upper body. So it'll be a sort of a variation of what would be boat pose or Navasana. So to do that, you take this loose part of the hammock you brought over the feet, find the edge, put it over the head, but then once you do, don't lose your edge, because you want to take the hands, remember you're going from underneath, so around basically the outside, and then find the edge, tuck it under one elbow at a time, while you're sitting upright, so that it's loose and you won't hurt or strain a shoulder. Then from there, you can spread the fabric down the back until it gets to close to what would be the diaphragm, so around your kidney area. And then from that point, you can sort of lean back the upper body. You're going to most likely want to interlace your fingers behind the head so you have a little extra support for your head and neck. The elbows are inside. They're wrapped with hammock, so they won't fly open to the sides. They'll be supported, and it should be pretty comfortable. You might have to do something with your ankles or your feet to make sure that they are comfortable. Like you might have to stack one ball of the toe over the other one or something like that. Sometimes the bones get pressed together. Not in a way that's like painful, but in a way that draws your attention. And so we want to try and do these positions in a way where your focus can remain on just smooth breathing and emptiness as much as possible. The hammock is really doing the work for you. It's a very open boat pose or Navasana, so it should be pretty comfortable. And one thing I just want to point out is that we are sitting on the floor, so for some people, their tailbone might be pressing into the floor in a way that's uncomfortable. So you might have to figure out where to place yourself on your mat. Like if you need to scoot back a little bit of plumb, if you need to scoot a little forward of plumb, if you need to sort of make sure that you tilt your pelvis in a specific way and support that with either a blanket under the lower back or whatnot as extra help.